great report. Thanks. Go. And it's the Hawks to start out. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Paul against Young. That one wide left. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Hunter kicks to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young way outside, and that one is off. The Suns go the other way with it. Here's Paul, and easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Passes it to Herter. Poked loose. In the corner, Collins with it. Shoots over Crowder. And it's Ayton with the rebound. On offense, here are the Suns. To the middle. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Capella sets a screen for Young. Back to Capella. Here's Herter. 5 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Here's Young from the arc. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
A high-usage player for a reason. Young takes and makes loads of threes.
Paul passes to Bridges. Crowder goes in. Pass to Bridges. Young against Paul. Phoenix needs to get off his shot. Bridges kicks to Paul. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Paul's got his second bucket.
Well, Chris Paul is the master of the pick and roll, understanding how to utilize his teammates to the best of their abilities.
Capella sets a screen for Young. Lob pass to Capella. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Ayton, the pass to Booker. Kicks to Paul for the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Paul's got 7. And Collins has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Here's Herter over Booker. Again, the Hawks score.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Hawks leading. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Now, here's Hunter. Devin Booker missing his last shot.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Now here's Paul. He has 7. to the paint. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
There's the pass to Herter. Some solid defense from Ayton. Suns trail by 5. Now, here's Hunter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Young fires away from outside. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
In the corner. Herter with it. From deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He not.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
Here's Herter. Gets an open look and hits.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Ball against Young. Booker in the corner. Suns moving the ball around. Takes the 3. Again, the miss by Booker.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Herter. The kick out to Young. Feeds it to Capella. Back to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. Drills the 3-pointer. Young's got 11 points.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Paul for 3. Bridges, no one around him. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Back to Young. Pass to Capella. Tipped away. Bridges with the steal. Paul goes in. Ayton finds Crowder. There's the drive. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Herter. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Crowder sets a screen for Booker. The kick out to Crowder. Another 3 for Phoenix. And Doris is a point guard running the show. When you look at options on the floor around you, your teammates, at what other position would you most like another big-time player?
You know, Kevin, I'm not sure I'm going to define it necessarily by shooting guard, small forward, power forward, or center. I think what I would say is it's always great to play with guys who have the ability to think the game quickly and at a high level, because those who can think it and combine that with skill are the most dangerous guys on the floor.
Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Bridges against Young. A 15-footer. The Hawks again can't hit.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Crowder. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Booker looking around. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Phoenix, no good that time either. And stolen by Booker. Here's Bridges.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, we all know this young man came out of college highly decorated, having won 2 national championships. And in the NBA, Mikal Bridges has shown those were not flukes. This guy's got big-time talent.
Right wing, back to Young. They need this one. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here's Booker from the arc. Passes it to Ayton. And the wide open shot from Crowder. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Young outside. He kicks it to Capella. Hunter on the wing. Just his first attempt. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bridges misses.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
And finished off by Collins.
And one thing you love about Collins as a scorer, he's efficient. His numbers from the field and from 3 are consistent year to year.
And here's Booker from the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Herder, no good. On the wing, Bridges. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Hawks. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Atlanta, and the wings, Herder and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the point. Young passes to Herder. From deep. Not going to go that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Ayton kicks to Paul. Takes a 3. It's tipped and stolen by Hunter. Here's Herder. Defended by Bridges.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Ayton a screen on Capella to the inside. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Booker. Ayton's got the lead up to 3 now for Phoenix.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
Here's Young. Bridges with the board. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outer dishes to Bridges. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Hawks have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Young, right side. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. And taken away by Paul. Inside. Bridges, left side. The pass to Crowder. And they double up Paul. Outer dishes to Ayton. Kicks it to Paul. Outside Crowder. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Young with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Pass to Hunter. Down low. Passes to Herder. To stop the drought. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
And the dunk by Capella.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else. It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
The kick out to Crowder. Booker outside. Crowder the screen. Lets the three fly. Phoenix no good that time either.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective tonight.
Pass to Young. For the lead. Can't hit that one.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Booker finds Bridges. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Herter passes to Young. For the tie. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in this game. Booker with no one around sinks the triple. And it's a 6-point Phoenix lead.
Well, obviously, the defense has not been great this half, and you've got to be able to address this quickly.
Now the pass to Herter. Back to Young. There's the dish to Hunter. Lob pass to Capella. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Substituting for the Suns.
Here's the Suns with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Now Payne. Pass to Shamet. Johnson outside. Craig sets the screen for Johnson. It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And so it's Phoenix with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone.
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Suns, they've got JaVale McGee. Cameron Johnson is out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Payne in at the 1 spot. Shamet finds Payne. Clock at 6. Pass to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Young. The Hawks trail by 4. Lobbed up there for Collins. It's stolen by Johnson. Fast break, here come the Suns. And it's McGee with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Young passes to Herter. Looking to get it going, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
You know, another thing I've noticed is how many of their baskets are coming off assists. Great ball movement for them all day.
McGee is screen on Young. Payne offline with his 3. The Hawks trailing. fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Their turnaround jumper. Young's shot is off. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Shamet. Oh, trying for it. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Atlanta's shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Atlanta again missing. Suns leading by 4. Shoots the 3. Cans it from downtown.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Hunter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody but... That's a great dunk.
Great
He's
finish.
an athletic freak.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
Oh, my
But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. And here is Hunter. From deep three-point range. Herter, no good. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Fires from the corner. Young's shot is good. Now just a 3-point Suns lead.
And from this range, Young is automatic. Let him shoot, and he'll knock those down.
To the middle. Here's McGee. Second chance effort. Shamet with it. He takes it in. And McGee kicks to Craig. Back to McGee. To the left wing. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Johnson. And the Suns miss again. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Crosses over. Unable to get that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Payne with it. He's against Young. Craig passes to Payne. Driving in. Good!
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Atlanta with the ball. Young from deep three-point range. No good there with the step-back J. On offense, here are the Suns. Here's Craig. This is to Payne. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know,
Thank you to everyone for coming out and supporting.
teams on the offensive end, Smitty. What's the key tonight?
I think, B.A., which team can get a string of stops and can go on a run and limit their turnovers. Because, B.A., we both know these teams can pour it in.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Great open look there.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovic willing to get it to his open guys.
And a deep 3 from Young. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Bogdanovic against Capella. From deep, Conley. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Conley against Young. It's Herder on the wing. Pass to Capella. Here's Young. Here he goes. The shot comes out. Good D by Gobert.
You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
The shot by Conley, no good. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Young sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Steve Trae Young, named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the 2nd youngest player in the NBA showcase.
B.A., only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player. The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
The 3 from Mitchell. That shot is off. So the Hawks will take it the other way. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Young from long range.
And they funk this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
For 3, O'Neal. Gobert passes to Conley. Back to Gobert. Pass to Bogdanovic. Clock at 6. Back to Conley. From deep. They grab their own miss. Outside for Mitchell. And here's Bogdanovic. Now here's Mitchell. Hunter covering. Here's Gobert. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
Pass to Herder. Collins right side. Stolen by Conley. Here's O'Neal. Guarded by Capella. Inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
Now here's Young. Nice shot from the wing. Young's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovic. Over Herder. From 12 feet, Bogdanovic. It's good on the putback.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovic doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
Young against Conley. Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Lets the 3 fly. And he misses. Only 2 for 6. Utah has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Pass to O'Neal. Now Gobert. The 3 from Mitchell. Collins with the rebound. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
And he lobs it up. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Now here's Mitchell. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. 5 on the clock. Connects from downtown.
You can tell someone's feeling confident. Mitchell seems to extend his range every year.
Pass to Herder. Now here's Collins. Outside Young, and stolen by Gobert. The three from Mitchell, and no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Utah with a 9-point cushion.
All right, look who's coming to the board. Come on, get loud.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at center. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's Young. Going inside, lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 6.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
And here's Conley.
Trey Young. And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Mitchell. There's the drive.
I saw it.
Wow.
And he saw it. What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Now here's Young. 6 points for him. Here's Herder. O'Neal pulls it in.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
Now here's Collins, and a deep 3 from Young. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Utah ball.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Conley against Young. Now here's Mitchell. He's closely guarded. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Great execution, big target, perfect delivery. That's a tall task to defend Rudy Gobert.
Now here's Collins. Pass to Hunter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Rudy Gobert picks one up. You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass, Smitty.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
Now here's Mitchell. Give him 8. It's stolen by Hunter. Capella inside. He's against Gobert. From the high post. Young can't hit.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Team second.
The Jazz have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. And here's Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
2 minutes.
Outside Young. Now Herder. Cash money on the open jump shot. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite all of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
Now here's Collins, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 13-5 run. Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. The three. The shot won't fall. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Out to the right wing. Collins finds Hunter. Here's Young. He has 6. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Conley. Off the left rim and out.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Young from long range, and the three-pointer goes. Young's got 9 points.
Look at the range Trey has. He can make those deep shots look so easy.
And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Bogdanovich from long range. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Herter. Back to Young. Fires from deep. It doesn't go for him. And so it's the Utah Jazz. A sizable lead of 14. Thanks very much, Allie.
28.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. So the Utah 5 right now. They've got Eric Paschall, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside, and it's House in at the small forward position. Here's House. Whiteside with it. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Jazz lead by 16.
This is where you want Whiteside finishing. In close where he can use his strength and physicality.
Young misses.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Pass to Whiteside. And he banks in the layup. Whiteside's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Young way outside. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Shot from the wing, and he drops that one in. Young's got 11.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Pass to Whiteside. Back to Paschall. Now here's Whiteside. Shot clock at 5. With the 10-footer, Paschall can't hit. The Hawks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
Here's Alexander Walker, looking for his first basket still in this one. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Tries it from the block. And it's Clarkson missing. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Young finds Capella. Back to Young. Puts up a 3. And it's Young again missing.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Atlanta's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Very pretty alley-oop.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Young. Outside Pascal. Out left to the wing. To the paint. And a slam dunk by Pascal.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside Young. Spins. Here's Hunter. Rebounded by the Jazz. They led by as many as 18.
And they've been pretty meticulous offensively. That's only their second turnover of the game. And great job to establish position and square up.
The Hawks have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Outside Herter. Back to Young. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Pass to Clarkson. Outside Pascal. Goes up from the top of the key. Hunter with the rebound.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Here's Young. No good on the shot. And it's Utah the other way.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Here's Herter. The Jazz making their last shot. Pass to Capella. Outside Young. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the triple. Young's got 14 points.
At Trae Young's size, when he's easily sinking shots from that distance, it's hard not to compare him to Steph Curry.
Now here's Pascal. And here's Whiteside. Back to Alexander Walker. Hunter with the rebound. Hunter's got 4 rebounds now. Atlanta's gone 1 of 6 from 3-point range here in the third. Not the result they're looking for. Here's House, guarded by Capella. Throws it up high. The 3 is up. And that's not going to go. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make.
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Herter and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at the point guard position. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here's Mitchell. Conley finds Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. O'Neal on the wing. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Pass to Herter. Young against Conley. Shoots it from the corner. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The 3 from Mitchell. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Outside Young. No good on the triple.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
And Mitchell with the slam.
You've got to trust your receiver to go get that pass. Did you see Donovan Mitchell catch and finish in the same motion?
Young attacking. Hunter on the wing. Pass to Capella. Shot clock at 6. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. To the middle. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Hangs. Back to Herter. Down low. And Collins with the slam.
What I love about John Collins, he plays with great determination, trying to impose his will.
Outside Conley. Off the mark there with a three.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
High post Young. Up and over Conley. A nice shot by Young.
And this is Young's game. He's a shooter and someone that looks to score often.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. For three. It's hauled in by Herter.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Young.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Capella. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. From deep, Conley. Atlanta with a rebound. Hunter's got 5 rebounds in the game. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Pass to Collins. Now Young. Defended by Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Pulls up, high post. And Young gets it to go. Young's got 9 points here in the second half.
Multifaceted as Trae Young may be, everything still starts with that jumper.
Bogdanovich from long range. Young with the double team. Conley with the ball. And it's Young picking him up. Stolen by Capella. Now here's Young. From deep. And it's Young again missing. For Utah, they've got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Jazz.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
Now here's Young. Collins outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Young missing again. And here's Mitchell. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance.
Thanks for coming out to support your team.
it's all yours. Always does. Thank you, D.A. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. So here's Miami's starting group. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing, born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. It's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
And it's the Hawks ball. Capella with a screen on Lowry. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Robinson on the wing. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Butler with the ball. Got a piece of it. We're about 1 minute into the first. And Young, here we go. Lob pass to Capella. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Miami. Passes it to Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man. And guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
Back to Young. Latrey. Atlanta again missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Pass to Herter. Young looking around. To the paint and stolen by Butler. Adebayo kicks to Lowry. No good with the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
It's Young on the wing. A 3 ball. Nailed from three-point land.
During the draft process, lots of talk about Trae Young and Stephen Curry. I'll tell you what, there are more similarities than differences.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Here's Young. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. With the crossover. Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And what timing, Capella getting up there and capping that one off.
And there's the pass to Butler. Young with no one around. Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the 3. Tucker the pass to Butler. Here's Adebayo. And the layup's good off the glass.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact, bam, bam.
Pass to Herter. Now, here's Hunter. Back to Herter. Puts up a 3. The shot, no good. And it's Miami the other way. Robinson goes in, passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
Now, here is Young. 1:09 left to play in the first. And the dunk by Capella.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now, here is Robinson. Adebayo kicks to Lowry. From past the arc. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
Back to Young. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Capella, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Hawks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Heat lead by 4. And
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks. Dancers.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one.
For your ATL Hawks.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
On the floor for Miami, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in itself. And the dunk by Capella.
I would say that Trae Young's pick and roll game is fairly advanced for a player his age. What a treat to watch.
Robinson against Collins. Adebayo. Collins with some nice D.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
The Hawks trail by 5. Young pass to Herter. Young inside. Now recovering. Adebayo knocks it loose. Butler on the way. From the arc. And again, Miami with the triple. And Brent, some interesting family history here. Your dad, Rick, brother John, and you all ended your careers playing for the Houston Rockets.
The next time, Kevin, that you and I are broadcasting a game in Houston, I'll walk you across the street to the Barry Cemetery, and we'll take a look at the headstones.
And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Lowry kicks to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Young up top, while recovering. And Adebayo sends it back.
Good defensive play. Adebayo on the inside, helping out his teammates.
And stolen by Hunter. And now here comes Young leading the break. Capella dishes to Young. And Butler sends it back.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Young driving inside. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry. Lowry against Young. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Fires for 3. Up again. And the second chance effort by Hunter.
And the coaching staff loving the fact that Hunter is getting after it with the hustle. Good effort on both ends.
The pass to Tucker. Jacks up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Tucker's got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat.
Oh, great ball movement there.
In the corner, Collins with it. Here's Young into the lane. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Trae Young showing off his finishing ability on the inside.
The Hawks shooting their third free throw shot of the game. 1:39 left in the first half of basketball. Lowry against Young. Right side Robinson for three. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Unreal to think Duncan Robinson went undrafted. A key part to this team's offense.
Well, there's credit to Duncan Robinson and him continuing to believe in his ability, which is otherworldly in shooting the basketball off the move. It's another to find systems that allow him to do that. So Duncan has made his way, and there are teams that have found a way to use him correctly to accentuate his otherworldly shooting ability.
Young's shot is off.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Robinson for three. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. The Hawks trail by 6. Young outside. Pass to Herter. Lowry against Young from outside the arc. The shot missing. And the Heat going the other way now. They've held a 12-point lead early.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Now Young. Passes it to Herter. Young with the ball. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Beyond the arc. That one's not going to go. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter.
19.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back.
25.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Hawks trail by 6. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Miami's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Three-pointer, Martin. Rebound by the Hawks. Young outside. The 3. And the rebound goes to Martin.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Strus. He's guarded by Collins. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. Stolen away. There's the 3. And it's Martin missing. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And the pass to Hero. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. The wide open look here for Oladipo. No good from outside.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
It's stolen. And now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. Oladipo, good.
No doubt that Victor Oladipo is a guy that this franchise is leaning on, so showing some leadership here.
Here's Young, and he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 8 points.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
It's Oladipo on the wing. Six to shoot. Fires the 3. And it's Oladipo again missing. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Hawks. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Hunter became a household name with winning a national championship when he was in college. And he wasted no time showing that he was going to be ready for NBA competition.
And both free throws good for Hunter.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Hero. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. And the Heat lead by 7.
That's a go-to shot for Tyler Hero, so confident in his ability to connect for deep.
Here's Young. Banked in off the glass. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
And here is Hero. Oh, good on the triple. Here's Hurt. He's covered by Hero. Shot from 16. And the rebound goes to Martin.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Bobbed up there for Collins, and out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
So it's Miami now. Oladipo taking his time here. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Lets it go with a three. That shot is off. And Atlanta will come the other way. Shot from the wing. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Young determined on that play there. The foul not keeping him from getting up the shot.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Heat leading by 6. Hero from long range. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Hero's got 6. Oladipo against Young. Oh, yes, the turnaround. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Hero. He has 6. Inside, here's Martin. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Martin's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And a deep three from Young. Miami grabs the miss.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Good saving. Hero on the wing. Outside, Martin. From downtown, and the Heat, another three.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Miami.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
A nice shot by Tucker.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Young against Lowry. Young's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Tucker can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 14. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Collins wide open. He fires. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. From deep. And they recover it. Butler finds Robinson. Three-pointer. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got 4 rebounds in this game.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Young outside. Fires from the wing. Count that bucket.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Lowry for 3. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 6th rebound on the night. Young outside. From deep 3-point range. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound. Adebayo passes to Butler. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Again, the miss by the Heat. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks, down by 12. And here's Young from the arc. Walks for the new shot clock. Kicks it out to Collins. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Hawks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. Young passes to Capella. From deep. Another miss by Young.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Passes it to Collins. We've got 1:18 left in the 4th. And Butler sends it back.
Butler with great anticipation there and swatting that one away.
Adebayo kicks to Butler. The 3. No good on that one. And Atlanta will come the other way.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Heat.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Jimmy Butler.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Young dishes to Collins. Shot clock at 5. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Misses off the left iron. Now, here is Robinson. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. David, thank you as always. So for David Aldridge, Greg.
For your team, we hope to see you again soon for the next home game.
Everyone, welcome to and Grant. No shortage of athleticism on display tonight.
Here we go.
Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Capella in at the 5. And the Suns with possession. Paul with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. Paul, the open look. Rebound Atlanta. Here's Young. There's the 3. And Aiden pulls it down. The 3, Booker knocks it down from distance.
In this situation, Devin Booker on the catch will never hesitate.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Three-pointer. Herder can't hit. The 3 is up. Booker can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Tipped. Bridges passes to Crowder. Outside Paul. Wide open. And he hits the jump shot.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully. Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Paul for 3. Drills it from deep. Paul's got 5 now.
Look at Chris Paul getting aggressive. He's not going to let that three go unanswered. He's too competitive for that.
Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
Young against Bridges. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Paul passes to Booker. There's the triple. The shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Young. Collins outside. Back to Young. Collins with a screen on Booker. Shot on the wing. Young missing again.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's the three. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
An excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Young against Paul. And the shot falls short that time.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
No good with the triple. The Hawks trailing. Capella screen on Booker. Herter can't hit. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. From the arc. Atlanta with a rebound. 1:06 left to play in the first quarter. Back to Young. From about 19, and that one good. Young's got 5 points.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Crowder. From outside the arc. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's Herter on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. Herter can't hit.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made 1 basket in this period. Boy, 9 times out of 10 that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Pass to Capella. Uses the glass on the layup. Capella's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Suns ahead.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Paul with it. He's got 5. The 3. Hunter with the rebound. And he lobs it up to the rim. Crowder with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Here's Ayton. Outside for Booker. Crowder outside. Off target with the 3. And Atlanta shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense.
Well, you think about Jay Crowder's career. He has bounced around to a few teams, but one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
Booker with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Pass to Herter. The kick out to Young. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Young's got 9 points. And Doris, Crowder's defense, a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively. Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Give credit to Young's tenacity from the interior. Getting the D's attention right there.
Shooting for Atlanta.
And both free throws good for Young. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Young finds Capella. Shoots from 12. Young can't hit.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Booker for 3. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. The score now all even.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Paul for 3. Back to Aiden. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Aiden's gotten 4 this quarter.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Screen by Capella. The kick to Hunter. With his first shot attempt. And Aiden pulls it down.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. Doesn't go that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. Stolen by Booker. And they're on the run. Oh, there's the alley. It's stolen by Hunter. To the inside. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And when the time is right, Capella can get up there. Great job rising up for the bucket.
Young against Paul. This one for 3. And Booker the bucket on the assist from Paul. Booker's got 12 points in the game.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
There's Young with the 3. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Back to Paul. Launches a 3. The rebound by the Hawks.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game. Young against Paul. Capella screen on Paul. Young, the pass to Capella. Stolen by Ayton.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is a crucial part of the defense for these guys.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
And here's Young. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Phoenix Suns. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at the 1.
One of the most impressive things about Devin Booker has been his consistency. This guy is productive, and he is willing to carry the offensive burden. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Looking to get back on track. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And it's Capella with the jam. The Suns leading. Now here's Paul. He has 7. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. And here's Payne outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Payne's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
No, there's no doubt. Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
Craig with a steal, and the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Shamet. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Collins. Tries the spin move. Here's Young. Atlanta again missing.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Craig, good.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Collins outside. Left side, Herder. Outside Young. 6 on the shot clock. And he stays with it. And there's the lob. Kicks it out to Collins. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Shamet. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Craig, no good.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Outside Payne. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Down low. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Shamet. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Hawks shooting 34% so far in this one. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And so here's Phoenix. Inside. Stolen by Capella. Here we go.
That'll definitely steal away some momentum. Stripping them of the ball and then grabbing the bucket.
Outside Payne. Pass to Shamet. And stolen by Herder. To the paint. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's McGee, guarded by Capella, and we're going to have a jump ball.
Clint Capella. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Jump ball call.
Stolen by Capella. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella. Phoenix has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. against Capella. It's stolen by Hunter. Here's Collins. It's hauled in by the Suns. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Back to Payne. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Spins. Pass to Craig. Back to Shamet. Hunter with a double. And stolen by Herter. In transition, here they come. The pull-up. Called in by McGee. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Stolen by Capella. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Now Young. To the middle. McGee with a steal. Now Payne. That's tipped. And so it's the Phoenix Suns earning this break in the action, up 10. The hustle they've shown on defense.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. They've got Landry Shamet. Johnson is out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's JaVale McGee, and it's Payne in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
From deep, Johnson. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And here's Hunter from the arc. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
Pass to Johnson. Yet another steal from him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Pass to Herter. Collins with it. Collins with a screen on Payne. Young misses.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds now in the game with the step back. Now here's Herter. McGee with a steal. Payne with it, and it's Young picking him up. Johnson passes to McGee, and it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Substitution for your Suns.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Crowder with a steal. Pass to Paul. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Elite athleticism from Mr. Ayton. No doubt on the dunk.
Up top, Young. He's guarded by Paul, and he gets that one.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Bridges finds Paul. From deep 3-point range. Atlanta with a rebound. Collins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. There's Young with the 3, and Ayton pulls it down.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
And the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it.
Hawks ball.
The Hawks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Pass to Herder. Capella with it. Young inside. He's guarded by Paul. Young can't hit. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Ayton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
And a deep 3 from Paul. Rebounded by the Hawks. Steps back. Here's Herder. Off target from 3-point range. Booker with it from deep. Lays out. Young with the double team. Pass to Paul. Back to Bridges. Here's Paul. Takes a 3. Outside Herder. And here's Young. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hunter finds Young. Looking to get it going. And that's 2 points on the layup.
The quicks off Trae Young. He gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense.
And here's Booker. Pass to Paul. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory.
Your score, 34.
everyone. Thanks for tuning. DA, take it away. And so off the tip, it's Utah. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5. Home in the paint. Looking back at the 2017 NBA draft, Steve, the selections in the middle portion of the first round, just incredible value there.
It is. Donovan Mitchell going 13th. Bam Adebayo selected 14th. A pair of all-stars. And then John Collins going 19th overall to Atlanta. An absolute steal. Don't you love it when Donovan Mitchell throws himself on the offensive glass, putting his athleticism to great use.
Here's Young. Another miss by Young. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Mitchell outside. The pass to Gobert. To the right side. Nice ball movement by Utah. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
Here's Young. Here's Capella. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Mitchell outside. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
Young pass to Herter. Little turnaround. Second shot opportunity, and it's laid up and in by Young.
Great positioning by Trae Young. He's right there to collect the rebound and send it back.
Now Mitchell. Out to Conley. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Herter. The Hawks have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Lob pass to Capella. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Loses his grip and clanks the alley-oop jam. A slow start for Atlanta in this one. They trail by 3. Young way outside. And they're unable to get the time basket there.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the court.
It's stolen by Capella. It's stolen by Gobert. Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Collins. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Money from the wing.
Donovan Mitchell can absolutely score, and he's comfortable handling the basketball. They trust him initiating the offense. This guy's a big-time talent.
The Hawks again can't hit.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
No problems knocking that one down.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Young. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
They have been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Here's Herter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. O'Neal against Hunter. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Just throw it up to Gobert, and he'll take care of the rest using that enormous wingspan.
Young from outside. That's good. A tough shooting night. He's 2 for 8 and looking for more.
You know what? Struggling a little bit, but I do command the effort. 2 of 8 from the field. Let's see if that one gets him going.
Gobert with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. The Hawks trail by 8. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And a deep three from Young. O'Neal with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And he trains the three, but let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And indeed, they're going to look at it again.
The previous play is under review.
Making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
After the review, the challenge is successful.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Jazz lead by 8. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
On the court right now for the Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And it's Conley penetrating. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Young outside. And the shot is long.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the team.
And it's Mitchell missing. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 10-point game.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Here's Herter. Covered by Mitchell. Herter, no good. Jazz leading by 12. There's O'Neal with the 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. O'Neal's got 6.
Well, you know Donovan Mitchell is a 2 guard, but he can play a little bit of 1. He also can create shots for others.
Here's Young. The Hawks again can't hit. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
On the wing, Mitchell. Launches it. Collins grabs the miss.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
People worried about Trae Young's size entering the league. Could he stand the punishment? He has answered that question.
And Smitty, I'm going to ask you to put your GM hat on here for a second. When you think of undervalued player types, what comes to mind?
For me, Kevin, defenders who are also great decision makers offensively. Everyone knows you need shooting, but you add in a player that can defend and pass, that's how you build an elite team.
Young, good. He's got 12.
Good scoring field by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
Mitchell outside. Conley finds Bogdanovich. Drives to the hoop. Back to Conley. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And the Jazz lead by 15. Young way outside. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Fires from deep. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Hawks ball.
The Hawks trail by 15. 1:09 left to play in the first half. It's Young on the wing, over by Conley. Young's shot is off.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Right side, Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. Second chance shot. Goes up again, and good that time. Gobert's got 10 points in the game.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Pulls up from the corner. Herter, no good. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Young with the steal. Here's Herter, covered by Conley. And here we go. Mitchell wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. Mitchell's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Jazz.
Good play to get the ball to one of the league's best scorers. Mitchell says, "Thank you very much."
Young from outside. That shot no good. And so it's Utah controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point. With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in it for small forward.
When Donovan Mitchell gets fired up, you better watch out. We know he's capable of having a big night.
Shots good from Young.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Hunter against O'Neal. Out to Conley. Launches a 3. And the Jazz another 3.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Young with no one around. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Yeah, back-to-back threes. Trae Young welcomes this duel because they're usually to his advantage.
Mitchell outside. There's the triple. Rebound by the Hawks. And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
Conley dishes to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Utah. Mitchell outside. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock. Conley the pass to Mitchell. And it's Conley penetrating. Just 5 to shoot. O'Neal. Utah the rebound. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Young pass to Herter. Back to Young. Pass to Capella. Young outside. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Bogdanovich kicks to Gobert. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And there's the call on John Collins. That's foul number 2 for him. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Substitution for the
Here is House. Tries a 3 off the inbound. Rebounded by Capella.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
With the step back. And here's Young from the arc. Again, Young missing. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up to the Jazz. Pass to Pascal. Back to Clarkson. Here's Pascal. From deep. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now, here is Young. He's got 19. Capella kicks to Collins. Here's Herter. The Hawks again can't hit.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
There's the pass to House. Clarkson outside. Goes up on the wing. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Hawks trail by 20. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Hunter for 3. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Utah has gone into a slump here from 3-point range. Shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. House the pass to Pascal. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Passes it to Herter. There's 39 seconds left in the 3rd. Gay scanning before. Lob pass to Capella. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. From deep 3-point range. And that one's good. House has got his first points in this one.
Excellent setup. Gay has worked on his court vision over the years. Pays off right there.
And Young kicks to Hunter. Back to Young. Can they get it? From beyond the arc and then some. Young's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Hawks. And so it's Utah with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Atlanta and the wings, Herter and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the point guard position.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Clarkson. Here's House. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Clarkson against Young. From outside, off the mark. Jazz leading by 21. Pascal, the bounce pass. Stolen by Collins. We played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Capella, the pass to Young. It's good from long range. Young's got 25 points in the game.
Talking about heating up. At halftime, he had just 1 made from beyond the arc, but he's drained 3 more since.
Pass to Pascal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
And what you love about Pascal, he goes right at defenders in the paint.
You know, G.A., Eric is a bit undersized, but plays without fear. His height is just a number to him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Gobert, he's checked in for Whiteside. Royce O'Neal comes in for Rudy Gay. Mitchell, he's checked in for Daniel House. And it's Conley in for Clarkson. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Their 3rd 3-pointer in a row.
Mitchell outside. From downtown, another miss by Utah.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Hunter, no one around him, off the left rim and out.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
We're watching the offensive development by Rudy Gobert. He is exploding tonight.
Pass to Herter. The 19-foot shot. That one misses. And Utah the other way now.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Back to Conley. And the pass to Pascal. Kicks it to Conley. And there's the call on John Collins. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. The offensive rebound.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Young pass to Herter.
2 minutes remaining.
Wide open shot is on the money.
Kevin Herter.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Jazz. They have a 19-point lead. Back to Pascal. Here's Gobert. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Young from outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Utah.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Rudy Gobert.
Active hands tonight. He may have gambled a bit, but sometimes you have to take chances to make plays, and he did that tonight.
Conley against Young. Conley dishes to Gobert. Back to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. No good that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's Herter. No good on the 3. And here's Gobert. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Conley kicks to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Fires the 3. The three-pointer is right on target. And the Jazz lead by 21.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And so it's Utah easily.
58.
look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Really left him alone that time.
This is Trae Young's specialty. He's just going to stretch out the defense.
Outside Butler, inside. Capella with a rebound. Outside Young. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Young against Lowry. Outside Young. Out to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Collins for 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Here's Tucker. Fires in the triple.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills. Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. Guy is a talent.
Herder gets the bucket.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Robinson can't hit, and without Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brent.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings.
Now here's Lowry. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Smart move going to Lowry, a talented shooter who doesn't hesitate on his shots.
Outside Herder. Young from long range. Atlanta gets it back. Back to Herder. Capella, screen on Adebayo. Here's Young. Back to Herder. From deep three-point range. And he can't get that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. Butler finds Lowry. Outside Robinson. Launches it. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The shake. And the layup is good by Young. Young's got 5 points.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Now here's Robinson. Herder defending. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Lowry outside. From deep. Hunter with the rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
From deep three-point range. And again, the Heat missing. The Hawks have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Fires the 3. Pure from three-point range. He's got 10.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Excellent D there from Capella.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Young. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And the coaching staff loving the fact that Hunter is getting after it with the hustle. Good effort on both ends.
For 3, Robinson. Atlanta with a rebound. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
Left side Young. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Up and over Lowry. Young missing again.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And that does it for the first quarter. Hawks ahead. Up 9.
All right.
And one of the league's best at drawing charges, Kyle Lowry.
It's a real life momentum.
Boy, Grant, he's as tough as they come, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he grew up in Philly, idolizing Allen Iverson. Lowry's tenacity and willingness to put his body on the line, actually reminiscent of Iverson's.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
On the floor for Atlanta. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. Even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Now here's Young. Up and over Lowry. No good. A bit long that time.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
On target from range.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
Here's Young. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Hunter against Butler. Pass to Lowry. And again, Miami with a triple.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Collins with it. Picked up by Lowry. And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Outside Tucker. Let's go with a 3. Good. And Butler gets the assist. And now it's just a 4-point Atlanta lead.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Takes a step back. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Back to Butler. Here's Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Who doesn't love to see David take on Goliath there? Huge throwdown.
The Hawks have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Young against Lowry. Young can't hit.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Adebayo, that's good. And a crazy stat here, Brent. For 9 consecutive seasons, the league has broken the record for 3-pointers made. And where does it end?
I don't know. I think we're redlining on the tachometer at this point, BA. A lot of teams electing to play that space and 3-point ball type of offense, but we're reaching the outer limits.
And Atlanta shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Pass to Capella. Young with it. With the drive. Soft touch off the glass. Young's got 12.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Robinson with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. To the right side. To the inside. Rebound Atlanta. They've led by as many as 11. Down low. Oh, deflected. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Adebayo passes to Butler. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. Butler's got his first 3 points of the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
I also love the early energy that they've played with, pushing the ball every chance they get, exploring quick shots, and showing some serious fast break offense.
And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, I appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Now here's Young. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
1 second left. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. The Hawks trailing. They've got Victor Oladipo. He's out there with Tyler Hero, and it's Martin in at power forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Left side, Herter. He can't get it to go. The Heat shooting just 38% for this game so far. Hero with it, and it's Young picking him up. Pass to Strus. Fires for three. Rebound, Trae Young.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Herter. He can't hit that time. And the Heat going the other way now. And here's Oladipo. Herter defending. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Here's Hero. Stolen by Young. All alone on the break. And he lobs it up top.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
The Heat with the lead.
Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. There's Young with the three. Doesn't go for him. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Martin. Here's Strus. No good on the three. And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the three others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those three names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his second season, you got to be kidding me.
Outside Young. Fires at the elbow. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Hero for three. It's hauled in by Herter.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Hero on the wing. And Young pulls it down. Young's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Takes the three. The shot that time not on target. And Miami will go the other way with it. To the paint. Stolen by Collins. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Young, the pass to Capella. Outside Young. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
That one goes. Count it. Hero's got his first points of the game.
Hero sticking with it through contact. That's not easy.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Young can't hit.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And Hero with the three. And now it's a 5-point Miami lead.
In that time, Tyler Hero just so quick on the pull-up. Defense could not recover.
Pass to Hunter. Oh, they pick off the pass. Pass break Miami. Here's Martin. Hero on the wing. Guarded by Capella to the left side wing. Clock at 6. Excellent D there from Capella. Atlanta's gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Collins outside. It's Herder on the wing. He's guarded by Hero. Herder gets the bucket.
Well, the more that Herder attacks like this, the more off balance the defense will become.
Here's Strus. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. It's Herder on the wing. He's guarded by Hero. Herder can't hit.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Up top, Collins. Over Oladipo.
Man, some good defense from Oladipo to take that one away, eat up all that airspace. That's what he...
And so it's the Miami Heat with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. Back to the game after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the floor for Atlanta, Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. Great positioning on the putback. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
I also love the fact that they've played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Lowry outside. He buries it from 3. And the Heat lead by 11.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Young. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Outside Tucker. Adebayo in the post. Guarded by Capella. That one falls. Adebayo's got 6 points in the quarter. Outside Young. Jacks up a 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Lowry to pass to Butler. Robinson. It's good on the putback.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Out to the right wing. Here's Young. Plenty of space. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Miami's gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Lowry against Young. Stolen by Young. Puts it up from 12. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Lowry from the arc. And again, Miami with a triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Back to Young. Over Butler. 6 to shoot. Young missing again. The Heat on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. For 3, Robinson. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating. Atlanta again missing.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
And here's Tucker. Butler finds Adebayo. From deep. It's hauled in by Herter.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Outside Butler. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. From downtown, Capella with a rebound. Here's Atlanta with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Back to Young. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some.
Trae Young has been inspired by the generation before him. Deep threes, that's his thing.
Now Lowry. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. For Allie LaForce, Brent.
47.